In a few minutes we should be hearing the first roar of the engine. Oh yeah, welcome to the world. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode. Today we are here in Cleveland, North Carolina, and we've been lucky enough to be invited to have a guided tour through the Daimler Truck North America Cleveland truck manufacturing plant. Here we are with amazing person Tim Hall, and he's been kind enough that he will be giving us a guided tour through the facility, through the plant. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Glad to have you.
Okay, let's go. So, where should we start?
Right here is considered mid-chassis. I would say let's start down towards pre-paint chassis.
Okay.
Where the rails come in.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
Right, we'll go this way.
Okay. You mentioned the X series, so both 49X and 57X are being built here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And all of their like trims, all of their cabins, or every of their option and setups, like day cab, sleepers, everything.
We built them all.
I just saw the other day at the Mid-American Trucking Show. I saw the 49X with the power hood, the green one.
Oh yeah,
that's a beauty.
That thing's
that's
a beast.
beauty.
Love that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably my new favorite truck. It feels so massive and like ready to go to mines and to gravel pits.
Yes,
and everywhere.
yes, man. Yeah, I feel the same way about it.
How many employees this plant has?
2,200.
And you guys are running like 3 shifts?
We currently, chassis line, we're only running 1 shift.
Okay.
We run 2 shifts in cabin white. That's where we build the cabs. So here you're gonna see our frame rails come in, the forward frame itself. That's the engine drop right there with that trunnion. Airbags go in.
This is so cool. Like everyone knows what to do. It's like watching a very precisely set up machine. Like.
Yeah, it's something to see. So once the rails come in, we'll start putting your cross members in, putting your drive components in. Then we'll have axles come in. As you can see, the chassis is inverted right now. So we're able to put our axles in here while it's inverted. So right here we have the flipper. So once our axles are in,
is it about to be flipped now?
it is safer, more ergonomic to be able to, everybody was working from the bottom. That's tough. You'll see later down here, it's tough to work on.
Oh my God, those are some cool machines. Yeah, it is. Whoa.
This is a chassis paint.
So this is the best way to protect the frame and chassis from corrosion.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. And a customer can spec up a different color of the frame and the chassis.
The majority will be black. We'll have green, yellow, red, you name it.
So I guess you guys are very like making sure that everything is safe and everyone's protected, right?
Yes. That's on top for us. And right in here is where you're gonna see the truck start getting its plumbing.
Oh, okay.
So you're gonna have your air plumbing, your fuel plumbing, so all your air brakes, all your fuel lines.
So here you are giving the truck the vanes.
Yes.
The vanes,
Exactly. So we'll see the 5th wheel be installed here too.
Okay. I love the color. Like it's black, but it's like very solid and it's cool to see like how all these people are working like with precision and everything, but still they have a good time. They do jokes, they laugh, they chat about pretty much anything, I guess.
That's something we really want to see in our teams. Have fun while we're doing what we need to do to make these trucks high quality and as many as we can for our customer. This is one of my favorite parts, to see them fish this big engine in. I mean, between these 2 rails, there's little clearance. It's something to watch.
I'm not gonna lie, I would be scared to stand around for a few times, but I believe it's it's okay, and I can see on your guys here that they are not stressed at all. They've done that
Yeah, these guys
dozens
are
of times,
professionals.
hundreds
Yes.
of times. They're professionals. Yeah.
Yeah, these engines are sequenced in. They'll come in the door back here. The buildup starts. Yeah, it's a constant flow.
You guys are working like a clockwork here, but the other guys who are making the engines are doing the same somewhere else.
Yes.
And everything works like one step after each other until a brand new truck is being made, and then someone is driving in, hauling goods. We are buying every single day in the shops. Like everything you can buy in the shop was probably hauled by a truck driver, right? So
Oh, absolutely.
that is so cool to see, like you guys are part of the force that keeps the world spinning, right? Like
Keep the world moving.
Yeah,
That's what we do.
Yeah, keep the world moving. Yeah, I just love it. I just love how from a frame through chassis attachment, through engine attachment, it flows and it starts to look like a truck. It's amazing.
And here we'll begin to see the fuel tanks being installed.
Okay, so fuel tanks here. Oh, I can see them. Fresh delivery. And after the fuel tanks, I can see the cab is coming.
Yep. This here is considered, we call it cab swing. They come in painted. So we just have a fleet of white ones coming in.
They have
currently.
been the whole time above us.
Yep. You'll see the turn up in the mezzanine.
I didn't notice.
These guys are also buttoning up any type of your the airing on this side. They'll start connecting your depth tank. Depth tanks up and start connecting, of course, your fuel lines after the fact. So just after fuel, you start seeing the other side of the plumbing being installed.
Oh yeah, the tank is coming in.
Yeah, there's thousands of them in here.
Yeah.
So these are the treads going up the side of the truck. The kit will be locked in between the two chassis, and it'll follow the truck. Yeah, it's awesome to see the attention to detail for you plumbing, like you're talking about arteries. They got them in a certain way.
Oh yeah. I was thinking about it a few moments ago when I saw the other guy strapping these cables. Like, you guys are thinking about everything. Like, with so many things to keep in mind, like that they must be done precisely and in the correct way. But you guys are nailing it. And I love like how he just put these protection, like rubber, I don't know how to call it, thing that the tank will not get scratched through the process.
We call this area cabin white.
You guys are having severe weather shelter areas?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, everybody, so we'll have an alarm go off specifically for tornadoes.
Okay.
It has a different sound to it. I would attempt to make that sound, but it'd be kind of funny. When it goes off, everybody has a designated area to where they're supposed to be, and then we'll do a roll call with that area supervisor to make sure everybody's good.
Is there a lot of tornadoes?
No, it's very rare, but we do have it is potential around here. So.
Oh, there is more machines, more robots.
This is where the majority of the robots you're gonna.
Oh, that's a cool banner.
It is. I love that banner.
That's a very cool banner.
That's our people. So you'll see the roof. Roof's coming in here. We got door sides here.
Oh yeah.
You start getting all the components. You got the header.
Can I touch it?
Oh yeah. So this is where the cab begins. All it is pieces. And
those robots are like putting them together.
Yep. You can see how the door side, the skin. This here's what the left-hand side of the truck coming together. Here we'll see where the doors are installed.
Okay. So that's where the put-together cabin is coming down.
Yes.
Okay.
It actually cycles back over this direction, and then that cab comes down. There's a download over there.
Okay.
And then it'll work its way down through a couple installs. And this is where it will start. It'll get various components, but then the main commodity, your doors will be installed right here.
They're applying some kind of like glue, or
Yes.
is it like isolation maybe, or?
That's automatically. They're just kind of cleaning it up,
Okay.
making it neat.
Oh yeah. Everything has such a nice flow. Like you can see, like that guy just grabbed the machine and start like putting it together like smoothly. Okay, so now to the painting.
Yes.
Within here in the US, you guys are the first one to be interested and willing to do something like that with us. So massive thanks, guys. It's awesome.
We thank you.
And I believe the players will love it to see, you know, behind the curtain, how things are being made.
Here's where to go through a bath.
It's just normal water.
No,
it's like demineralized water.
Yeah, I'm not 100% of what exactly is in it, but it etches the truck and removes all the contaminants.
Okay.
So it'll go through the etching. It will go into a primer coat. Well, I think it gets scuffed up, then it goes into a primer coat, and then it'll come out here, and then it'll begin to be scuffed again for a final paint.
So below every paint, below every color, is this black matte surface, like, or layer?
Yeah, it has a primer coat.
I kind of like that color.
Yeah, it's like a hot rod color.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you can see where they're coming down.
So these guys are making sure that everything is smooth without any imperfections.
Yes. Anywhere where there'll be some type of gathering of the paint.
Yeah, like the bends and everything.
And also scuffing it up to the next layer to be able to hear better.
This is very important for the color, right? I also noticed the t-shirts your guys are wearing here, and I love the design with the three wolves.
Oh yeah.
Howling and the X series.
Yeah, I helped raise a pack of wolves.
So what's happening here?
They're cutting in the vehicle to the correct color. So they're gonna manually do that, cutting it in. And then the next stages will be automated.
Okay. Oh, that's the automated.
This is the painted cab, and
So that's the, I believe, this is the oven where you guys bake the paint,
yes,
and that's pretty much finished paint cabin.
yes.
Okay.
Here they'll begin to do quality inspections on the paint. Sure, gloss is correct. Your mill thickness.
Oh, that's the bench for the bed, right? Being created.
Subwoofer.
Oh yeah.
Visors are in now. Got your curtains.
This is a nice color. It's almost like matte.
Flat,
It's
yeah,
matte,
I like that.
I like that. So also the horns are.
Yeah,
Are
horns.
those horns? Yeah.
They're installed now. For a day cab, you're starting to get your mat installed.
Here is the one that is getting his seat belts installed, right?
Yep.
Okay. This area is also like, it can be customized as a lot, right?
Absolutely.
You can have the display here, multiple gadgets, I guess.
Yes. And here's where we'll see the windscreen installed.
Oh, that's a rope.
Yeah,
okay.
it's actually going to install the adhesive for the windscreen.
Okay.
We robotically install it.
So he's going to pick up the just finished glass, put it on the truck. Okay.
This will be our safety install. So your fire extinguisher, your road flares will get installed right here. Also your door seals.
Oh yeah, that looks finished. That looks pretty much finished, yeah. So here the cabins are kind of like nearly all done and picked up by the crane, and then they are like hauling all the way to where we started, like where we walked already.
Yes.
And being applied on the frame with the chassis and.
Yep. You'll have they'll pick the cab up here. This goes into an area we call high station. So they'll work all the components into the bottom of the cab itself.
Such as, I don't know.
Could be harnesses. We can look at. So we have a valve here. We have different harnesses. And this is where it's going to upload it to bring it around for the
to the place where we've been already, like when we're going to be put on a frame with chassis. Okay.
So this will be a completed, it's not completed, but for this staging. Before it meets the chassis, nothing else is going to happen to it.
It goes up, yeah. All right, so now let's check the engine. Engine, okay.
So here's where you will see our engines coming in, our clutches, transmissions, and they're going to be sequenced in, particularly for the vehicle. Engine training, you're going to have your clutch, you're going to have your training, you're going to have your engine. You'll see the engine coming in right here.
You're gonna be famous.
Just 5 million people. So here they'll begin building up the transmission itself. They're preparing it to make the engine itself.
Okay.
So here's where we'll see the engine meet the training.
That's beautiful.
So that's what a turbo outlet there. And we have an air cleaner install. Get your fan.
That's a big one. That's a big one. Yeah. And, that's completed engine.
That's completed engine. There'll be a few more components, but before it goes to the truck, that's pretty much it. And these are AGVs. These follow a magnetic strip in a lane over there, so they're not connected to anything other than a magnetic strip, and they just work their way around. They're programmed to work their way around the line. You can see it here.
Oh, that's cool.
As we pass here, you'll see that he is mating up the steering wheel with the seats and sequencing them for the line. You'll start seeing fenders going in here. We'll have a hood coming down up a little ways.
That's what I wanted to ask, like when the hood is coming. Like.
You'll see here in just a second.
You guys are having like a predefined selection of colors customers can choose, or if they will come with some crazy idea that you guys like, okay, we can do that as well, or
if the customer wants it, we'll figure it out.
Okay. After this step, what is next?
We'll start seeing the fairings go on.
Okay.
Then we'll see tires. They're gonna do a fuel up right here. So they're fueling up. So they're gonna.
Oh, you are putting it up here already. Okay.
So we'll add the training fluid. We'll add the engine oil. We'll add the DEF fluid. We'll add diesel as well.
Okay. So here we can see. To me, it looks like a completed truck. Pretty much. Like it has tires, the wheels, hood, cabin, tanks, fluids probably, everything.
And this is where you're gonna hear them cranking up as well.
Okay.
First time.
Oh, the first start of the new truck. It's gonna be the first scream of a newborn baby.
Yes.
I love this machine, like to do all the screws at once.
All at one time, yeah. That thing's I
believe the Formula One guys would love to have one, but that is cool. It looks like a minigun.
Yeah, it does, don't it?
Oh, that's a long frame. Wow.
It's a beast.
So here, when the truck is all composed and ready, this is the stage when the engine starts for the first time, right?
Yes.
In a few minutes, we should be hearing the first roar of the engine.
Yes.
That's amazing. I believe our community will really appreciate to be able to see how that works. I believe not many of them actually being able to see such thing like a truck being built from a frame all the way to this red beauty. Oh yeah, welcome to the world. So that was it. That was the first scream of a new truck.
Yes, that's the first scream of one of our baby. You'll hear in a second, they'll rev it up, they'll bring it up to whatever RPM to give it a little, make sure she's good.
It'll be like the small spank on a new baby, like rev it up a little bit.
Yeah. I'll remember that one, that's good.
Okay guys, that's it. That was the amazing guided tour through the Daimler Truck North America Cleveland truck manufacturing plant. It was amazing, and I believe you guys are going to like this extra information, how these Western Star trucks are being made. And Tim, thank you so much for this guided tour. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure.
Pleasure's ours.
Thank you so much. And behind us, that's the brand new, just completed truck. And it's beautiful. And we will see you at the next episode.